Welcome to the TDC Today Show USA. My name is Sue Roscoff, and we are joined with today's episode with Kurt Roscoff, the ambassador for the TDC for the Disability Channel. So with our ambassador here, I am just going to quickly remind everybody, what is the Disability Channel? The TDC, the Disability Channel, is a free training for persons with disabilities and also for veterans, introduction to accessible content production, working with social media, with captioning using YouTube, assistive technologies and accessible documents, podcasting, marketing, inclusive and accessible design. It's an introduction to accessible content in a free 14-week instructor-led program presented by Owlware Limited in partnership with Mohawk College and the provincial and federal governments of Canada. So the Disability Channel is in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and we are privileged to be doing what we do here in the United States in partnering up with what wonderful things are already going on in Canada. So for the Disability Channel here with the Today Show, TDC USA Today, I am going to go ahead and bring in Emily Golmer to go ahead and introduce our guest. Over to you, Emily.
All right, our guest today, we met through the Happy Neighborhood Project. It's Mariana Faikiki, now known as Mariana de Mexico. She's the author of a book series, The Acts of Kindness, podcast, or app developer, sign language interpreter, among other things. So I want you to come in here and briefly say what about your project.
Well, aloha and hola, Emily and Sue and Kurt. Thank you so much for hosting this Saturday show, World of Ability, the Disability Channel, and the opportunity to talk about the Acts of Kindness series. So yes, I am the author of the Acts of Kindness series featuring 200 folk manus puppets. My books are written for animation movies with sign language characters and soundtracks by Lucy Lynch and the Perfect Wave. And through our journey of networking, I was able to join Happy Neighborhood Projects and be a co-host in Hawaii, which developed into more events and groups throughout the country and worldwide. And I was the sign language interpreter for the Ability Group. And with the pandemic, I was able to use the funding to federally trademark the Acts of Kindness series. So we're going on 2 years. So we should hear some information that we've been approved to trademark the Acts of Kindness series. I've created several books and coloring books and 11 Apple app games with the characters in the books to learn the basic finger spelling alphabet. And sign language is a solution, especially for social spatial distancing, social emotional learning curriculum. And it's been great fun to create these characters through a Fiverr team and bring the good news of what's happening in the world. So the first book is Underwater Acts of Kindness, featuring Noah the hard of hearing whale, who is recruited by the general of the New Earth Army to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California. Second book is Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully, with an anti-bullying message with featuring Harry the hard of hearing rabbit, Chelsea the courageous sign language chicken, and Eve the finger spelling bumblebee. We wrote a short book called Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony, which is titled Righteous Acts of Kindness. And Pono actually means to be right, to be good. And that's a short book, and it happens to be polo season. It happens to be polo season in Hawaii. And so I've gotten to have an amazing journey to live and sail in Hawaii and create these amazing books. So if I drop off here, I have to charge my phone here. And I'm currently in San Carlos, Mexico. I got to sail from San Diego to Cabo and work on a business expense report and relocated here to San Carlos, Mexico, and working on the climate change book with my co-writer, Suzanne Sims, who was in Guadalajara. And I've been in contact with my deaf friend to get amazing ideas and concepts to really develop these next 50 characters for a climate change book. So it's been great fun. And we're partnering with Leanne McLaughlin with Clean Water Foundation and Trevor Gibbs, who evaluates websites to make sure you're ADA compliant. So I'm going to have to pass this back to you because my phone is on a low battery here. And so let me recharge and listen to other people of what you're doing. And I got introduced to this expo yesterday through the Helpopedia group and want to learn more about it. Emily, could you please share that with us?
So we met the founder and curator of it through the Happy Neighborhood Project. And think of it as like maybe going to a conference, but online. So you have like a conference that would have like booths and that kind of thing. You can have a virtual booth. And there is a where you can create a thing where you can attend as an attendee, and you can see all of the events that are put in there. There's a lobby, a virtual hall, among other things. So you feel
I'm
like
sharing my screen now. Can you see the screen that I'm sharing? Okay, so do you want to walk us through what we're looking at? Where should I go to if I'm first time coming here? I've got the link and I go to Easy Expo. So it's the letters ezxpo.biz/Ability Fest is what we're working on. So it brings you to this page. Where would I go first to start my experience here?
I think, I believe you've already signed. So you go to, I think, sign in. And then you can sign in to be in your attendee.
So I have not created an account yet. So I should create an account?
Uh-huh.
And then this is what it looks like. So it's going to ask for your information. So I'll go ahead and create mine here. Let's see. So I'm actually just going to skip ahead here. It looks like you don't have to put all of the info in. See, I'm part of USA. I am going to go ahead and click on this, and I'm not a robot, and I'm going to sign up. Assuming then I can go and sign in. So let me see if that works for me now. And I'm going to log in.
There you go. So there's so I don't have any events in here yet, but this would be where the events would show up.
So I'm in the very first tab here shows lobby. So that's where I am located, is in the lobby. And yeah, you're saying there's no upcoming events on here yet. Previous, so there were, this is what it would look like. So this is what was here for previous.
Yeah. And then there's the virtual hall.
We'll click on that and look at all the stuff that pops up. Okay, so what am I looking at here?
Yeah, there's different categories of I'm still kind of learning about what this is Kurt. Do you know about this part?
Well, this is to help set up designated areas within the layout. So these are just starting points to kind of get people to see what they're able to be connected with. So like say with Marianne's, Acts of Kindness book series, we have to look at, like maybe in the fundraising area could be Donors Choose. And then the online education and training could be where Marianne's book is. So, but the idea is if it doesn't seem right to have your service, product, your work, your group or whatever represented in these categories, you, Emily, obviously are able to set up whatever categories you want. So people just need to be in touch with you, Emily, and you're setting up the categories for all of us, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so what?
But then there's the auditorium where you can like watch things in here too.
Welcome to the speaker session track auditorium. Just click on Zoom live streaming in the right column to access to the Zoom meeting. After the meeting, you can continue to chat in the easy chat room with other live attendees for ongoing discussion or networking. Also, please feel free to visit any exhibit hall by category, visit each booth, and network with all exhibitors here. Enjoy your speaker session track.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that hasn't happened before for me. Maybe either I didn't have the sound up or what, but that's pretty awesome.
Okay, so this is the auditorium, and I see, what is this that we're looking at here?
I believe that might be like a past video or like a past show. I believe.
Like, it says World of Women. So, actually there's an issue with the playback here, but it looks to me like there's going to be the opportunity to have videos uploaded here or linked here, and people will be able to enjoy different videos that are posted. So this is where in the auditorium you'll be able to take in all these different videos that could be part of this conference.
Yeah. And then in the lounge, it's not showing. This is where you can chat. Guess maybe that's what more what the lounge for.
You said to chat. Is that with other attendees? Like people would be able to come to the lounge and find each other?
I believe so, because there's the chat. You can like video chat, and that's like regular chatting on here too.
All right. Yeah, I just clicked that. Click here for. Let me back up. Click here for text chat, and on this side it says click here for video chat. So you'd be able to. I'm assuming whoever else would be in. I'm the only one in there right now, so I would assume that whoever else is in here, you'd be able to connect with, and here's different conversations that already have begun on here. So this would be a place to connect with people.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's one more tab. Oh, and I see another friend is joining us here. We are looking at this website that is a new thing for us that is super awesome. Easy Expo, where we're able to, it says right down there, connect, collaborate, and promote. And we're just doing a little video tour. And Barbara, I'm very curious what you're going to think of this when you see what's all here. So actually, Emily, you want to tell us that we're almost through the whole list here. You click to other networks.
Yes.
Emily, what are we looking at here?
I think that that's where you can have other. We could create other things like other networks, like the Ability Fest, like create other ones.
All right, so we potentially have a lot of other pieces to this page then. Is that this is a brand new thing in the last week or so. So still on a learning curve here of what all is available. And I just hit it back to the lobby here. So I will go ahead and just briefly, so that Barbara, welcome, just so you can see what we're looking at here as well. The opportunity to have this virtual hall where different vendors would be able to have their piece fit in somewhere within whatever categories we create on here. There's an auditorium where you can go and different videos that are on here, a lounge to be able to connect with other participants.
You know, the radio show that I'm on.
And
radio show that I'm on every Saturday.
And I'm going to go ahead and stop my screen sharing here for a moment so we can come on back here and chat a little bit more about what we all saw there. So Emily, I'm just going to go back and ask you, when you look at what this all has, what's all there, what do you see as the future for this? What can this all be used for? What is the power of this tool as you know it?
There's been like all of our people that we're working with could have like all of their information like one spot, like having their own sort of like booth, and then having like potentially maybe more people being able to see any of like the podcasts or going back and replaying them or anything like that.
Very cool. Well, and I do see our friend Barbara has joined us. We want to do a quick intro and we'll have Barbara come on in and say hello.
Barbara is another person like Marianne, a longtime contributor of the show, and is down in Florida and likes to tell stories. And so, Barbara, why don't you kind of introduce yourself a little bit?
It's kind of noisy where I am. I'm on the Hollywood Broadwalk in a Russian restaurant we came into when the storm started.
Oh,
actually, when the storm, not when it started, like in the middle.
Excellent. Well, we're glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. I'm just going to go ahead and ask you. So while you have a moment there, I'm just curious, do you have any thoughts you want to share with us today?
What is our theme today?
Well, we were just doing a quick demo of an online expo source. So we basically, everything you could do at an in-person kind of conference, we have now at our fingertips the ability to have an online version where you can do all those same things with meeting people, listening to speakers, learning about other companies, all those things available to us online. So anybody, anywhere can actually participate with what that is. And that's just, it's a new tool that just has come our way recently. So we're just sharing all the cool things about it. And it's just a brief intro today because we're just getting our heads wrapped around what all the power is in this tool and are looking forward to collaborating with others and making the most of this opportunity in front of us. So what do you think about that possibility here, about being able to connect literally across the world and have anybody, no matter your ability, be able to join in and connect and make the most of this type of thing?
Oh, I love it. I love that idea. Always one of the first scholarships I got was to become global citizens, how to social transformation, so that, and you're making it happen. Finding the tools, that's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Excellent. And I'll just go ahead and throw the mic over to you. Did you have any thoughts on top of your mind today that you'd like to share?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, sorry. Yes, Barbara.
Oh.
You said it's loud there. I'm sorry.
I am amazed at how much you can learn in your 70s.
Never stop learning, right?
Right. And how wonderful it can be, Yeah.
Awesome. Well, and actually, Kurt is still with us here, and Marianne. So actually, I was going to see if I could, Marianne, maybe I can bring you back in here. I know you're having some battery issues, so I'm not sure if you're able to join us, but if you are, just checking to see if you had any thoughts after seeing a little bit more about what this online possibility is.
Yeah. Excuse me. Now I just got a allergic reaction.
Oh no!
No, it's amazing. I was only to tap into it briefly yesterday, but with you guys always showing and demonstrating how easy it is, how to access it, makes it really more comfortable to want to get in and check it out and everything. And again, I shared it with Trevor Gibbs from A Charity Revolution, who evaluates websites. So yeah, we'll be looking into it. Yes, I was able to hear a little bit of it. And yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be exciting. I have to look into it and we'll follow up with it.
Oh, good. Awesome. Well, and Emily, I'm going to throw it back to you one more time here with what do you see as what the near future is versus I think in the distant future we'll have lots of things that's going to be doing, but do you know what are the priorities right away here for getting things going with that?
I think getting all of our people that we work with into it and getting them like signed up as like an attendee and being able to start having like the podcasts and other things going on in there. So kind of having about anything we do kind of in that.
So do you envision that being kind of a hub, kind of a spot for all the different things that we've been working with, where if people are interested to find out more about any of the possibilities that we've talked about over the last, say, year, 2 years, all the things that we've been working on with the Disability Channel, with the radio show, with all the different, even HNP, all these different things that we've been doing, is this going to be a place where people can just go and find out more?
Mm-hmm. I think that's one of the goals.
Awesome.
Right, Kurt? I think that's one of the right goals with it.
Very good. All right. And actually, Kurt, you want to come on in?
Please
and just
tell me how do you find that? What is it that I do to find access to what you're talking about?
Awesome. The website here, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so you guys can actually see it. Is the website is the letters EZXPO.biz. So EZXPO.biz and then / Ability Now or Ability Fest. I think I just about misspoke on this one here. Let me back up to here to make sure I'm saying this. Oh, that's not the right spot either. Oh, here's a page we didn't hit when we were doing this. I'll have to come back to that another time. Let me click on here. So EZXPO.biz / Ability Fest. So Ability and then FEST. So Ability Fest. EZXPO.biz / Ability Fest. So if you go there, you can go ahead and create a login for yourself. And we are, over the next couple of weeks, going to be populating this with all sorts of things. At this point, we got the Maury Method, Mutual Aid Network, Disability Channel. Oh, actually, it's Down for Smiles, A Second Later, Project Die Hard, Live Creatively, Now Sight, Zita's Healthy Beginnings, Miracles of Hope, VetNet, Afro International Film Market and Festival, Urban Farming 365. So there's a lot of things that are already starting to click in and connect on here. And to get to this page, we actually clicked on this TDC logo that's up in the upper left-hand corner. That brought us to this page here. So here, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. And it's exciting what's all possible and where that's going to go. So we'll have to make that well known to everybody so that easyxpo.biz, so easyxpo.biz/abilityfest. And just for a last like 30 seconds, I'm wondering, Kurt, can I bring you in to just cap us off at the end here?
Sure. I want to give a shout out to our friends that are working hard right now in Chicago at the Renaissance Schaumburg Convention Center. Basically, a week from us producing the show, it's going to be, Friday, June 23rd, going through Sunday, June 25th. Abilities Expo, the event for the disability community. Check it out at abilities.com. And it's the Chicago event, which will bring you to abilities.com/Chicago. And there are many more of those styles of events for everybody to follow. And thank you for following our show. This your TDC Today Show USA that I promote as TDC Today Show USA Worldwide, because we definitely want to be here in the USA, reaching out to the world and all of our friends around the world that are amazing people with disabilities. So with that, we look forward to seeing you in our next episode. And thanks for following all of our social medias on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of that. And our website, thedisabilitychannel.ca, as in Canada, because we are founded and headquartered in Toronto.